Previously on 12 Angry Spoons. We've got the spoon court split. Spoons 1, 3, 4, 7, 10, and 12 are sticking to the guilty verdict like a piece of French toast to an ungreased frying pan, while spoons 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 11 believe that there is a reasonable doubt that the spatula is not guilty.
I'm gonna grate you.
Last week, spoon 3 and 8 butt heads on whether or not two utensils could have the same grater.
That grater's one of a kind. You can't buy one of those bad boys at any old KitchenAid outlet. It just isn't possible.
Oh, yeah?
After that shocking new bit of evidence, the next topic up for discussion was whether or not that old can opener actually heard the spatula yell, "I'm gonna grate you."
It's a clear fact. The old can opener heard the spatula scream, "I'm going to grate you," to his poor old father, Mr. Cheddar Cheese. There's nothing to talk about, really. Anyway, don't young spatulas always threaten to grate their cheese fathers? It's part of the culinary upbringing. You should see some of them spoiled brats in the china cabinet. They always get the best care, you know? These poor kids in the bottom rack of the dishwasher get blamed for everything. And it's a known fact that the spatula's lawyer is sponge clean only material. That he isn't even dishwasher safe. Why would he care about a spatula with a stained and burnt past?
You can't even hear yourself think when that blender goes roaring by. No less hear a young spatula shouting downstairs.
The plot thickened when the final piece of shocking evidence was exposed.
Just ask yourself this. How could a rusty old can opener with one lame handle get from his bed to the front burner in 15 seconds like he said he did? There's no way he could have seen anyone running by. Yow! Aha! Well, that showed them. That little bit right there just about sealed the case, if you ask me.
We'll see what the spoons decide on this week's episode of 12 Angry Spoons.
This pond is reaching its boiling point. I was supposed to be at that baseball game right now. Can we just move on?
Why are we arguing over a spatula like him? He's destined for the fireplace.
We can't send a kid to the fireplace based on prejudices. You gotta go with the facts.
Can we stop with the poor spatula this, the poor spatula that? He's clearly guilty.
Number 10, you make me so mad. Hold me back, number 8. Hold me back. Hold me back. everyone, we need to calm it down and focus. Let's just take a break, okay?
In the washroom.
Look at that leaky faucet there. What do you say, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, on the other hand, it's surprising how it was 11 to 1 and now it's split down the middle. Daddy Spoon sure knows how to trick people, huh?
Oh, I think he's doing a fine job.
Let me tell you, though, I'm the only one here that's sincere.
We all are.
Most awkward moment ever. How dare he insult me like that? Ugh!
This is ridiculous. I say we just quit.
What the heck are you talking about?
I say we just march into that room and tell that judge we are a hung group of spoons. Why should I rack my wood about burned scum like that? I'm going to declare us hung.
Yeah, I still say there's room for reasonable doubt.
Yo, Ken's an idiot. That's all I've got to say. I honestly don't think there's any room left in this case for stupid, reasonable doubt.
Excuse me, I don't think you bloody understand the true meaning of the term reasonable doubt.
I hate when people tell me what I know and what I don't. I nearly knocked his head off his frail wooden rod of a body. And, while we're on that topic, cameraman, would you actually mind defining the phrase reasonable doubt?
If the spoons have any suspicion to whether or not the person is completely guilty, there's a reasonable doubt.
Yeah, that's, what I was gonna say. Of course I knew that.
What still bothers me the most is that the only alibi that the spatula claims he has is that he was at the movies, yet he can't recall what movies he saw or who starred in them.
How can anyone be expected to remember such worthless details when his shredded father is lying all over the floor?
If your life depended on it, how hard could it be?
Well,
I'm starving. I could really go for some cheese and crackers. Anybody? No. Well, okay.
as I was saying, I think it's highly likely he was under too much emotional stress at the time and therefore couldn't recall the movies. But he did in court, remember? He cited all the titles along with the leading actors. Hey, number 4, I'd really like to ask you a question. Where were you last night?
Cooking with the chef, of course.
And what dish were you preparing?
Meatballs, I do believe.
Well, what about the night before?
That was the night I was on a date at the movies with my wife.
What was the movie?
I Love to Eat and Pray.
Well, who was the star?
Oh, that girl, you know. She, has dark hair. Oh, Jenny Roberts, right. Yeah, that's who she was.
I'm sorry, number 4, but I'm pretty sure that I saw that, and it was called Eat, Pray, Love, starring Julia Roberts.
You got it wrong.
And damn, she was fine.
And you weren't under any emotional stress when you saw that movie, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Point made, number 8.
Crazy 8 strikes again. Holla!
All that proves is that the kid went to see a flick. So what? 8's got nothing to stand on.
I think the biggest point that they are missing is what the psychiatrist said. The young spatula was said to have strong homicidal tendencies. I talked to the 12th spoon and he agrees with me. This boy always had murder on his mind.
I heard what you guys are talking about. I just wanted to say that you are right. If the kid's capable of killing, why would he hesitate to kill his father, who has abused him for so long?
Right.
Hey guys, what would you say to some dinner? Wait, number 12, something's been bothering me. Let me see that grater. I've been thinking, his father was a large block of cheese. How could the little spatula grate downward into the chest of someone who is much taller than him. That's what the ladle who saw it said. It was a downward grate.
Here, I will demonstrate how it is done. Mwahahaha!
Ah!
See, it's possible. Yo, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Those who are in the know always swap that bad boy grater underhand. That's how you cause the most damage.
What a bunch of idiots. Frankly, I'm tired of them thinking they know everything.
So what you're trying to say is that the ladle saw it swung overhand, and the spatula would have obviously done it underhand. Exactly, yo. Foreman, I think it's time for another vote. Okay, I'll be raising your hand if you vote a not a guilty.
And raise your hand for guilty? Okay, we are at 9-3 in favor of a not a guilty. At that point, I was just dying to know what was holding back the last three, so I just asked number 4 flat out.
Why are you still so sure the young spatula is guilty?
I'm just stuck on the testimony given by the ladle. She was the one who saw the murder committed firsthand.
How can we be so sure that she can see perfectly?
Oh, I don't mean.
I noticed when the lady was on the stand, she had red marks on her nose, as if she wore glasses. If she was lying in the bed when she saw the murder happen, there's no way she had her glasses on. Therefore, we can't take her testimony as fact if she was visually impaired without her glasses, and she had to see it through a moving blender. It just isn't solid testimony.
Yo, Spoon, I'm not so brilliant. I am dreamy. I mean, that point you made about the glasses was so incredible I almost gasped out loud of impressed shock. I was stumped. But after what they said, I had a reasonable doubt. They convinced me. Now what, 10? Do you still think the spatula is guilty? I do, but what am I supposed to do when you're attacking me from all sides? Fine, just say I vote not guilty. I'm tired of doing this. Number 4, what do you think? Not guilty. What do you want me to do? I still say the spatula grates his father. Come on, think about it. You've got to have a reasonable doubt in your mind. He's not even your boy.
Come on, let him live. He's got a bright future in the baking department.
Okay, I vote not guilty.